So what are the effects of Pellowah? So the effects of working with Pellowah are all about a shift in consciousness. So I think we've all had experienced situations where our consciousness has shifted significantly for some reason or other. And then as a result of that, other things have felt different. Suddenly things that were burdens are not burdens any longer. Suddenly things we thought we couldn't do, we can. Or things we thought we wanted to do, we realize we don't really. Or we're able to let go of things that no longer serve us. I think most of us have had experiences like that. With Pellowah, it's a much more intense and significant example of that same dynamic. So we're already in a situation where our consciousness is able to shift. It has the capacity to shift. And we have the capacity to then respond to that shift and adapt, and for things to unfold and change in our lives and in us. So this is all a natural dynamic that we already have. So then when Pellowah also is introduced into our system, Pellowah is a very pure, bright light energy directly from source. What that does is it activates, in combination with our consciousness, an even more profound shift than that which might happen without Pellowah. So as a result of that shift, all sorts of beneficial results can occur, from improvements in health conditions to improvements in mental and emotional situations, to a boost in creativity, imagination, flair, motivation, energy, enthusiasm. So it can be therapeutic and it can be developmental and expansive. So depending on what sort of state you're in, or I'm in, before receiving a treatment, that will then dictate what is now needed for me or you or anybody else to go to the next stage, to actually make a shift in terms of being connected with our potential and our highest purpose. So it's always, always different. So we never know what it's going to feel like. Sometimes after a treatment, we actually don't know what happened. We just know we vaguely drifted off. We've no idea what happened. And sometimes it's not obvious what effect it's had until a little bit later. Other times it's much more dramatic in the moment and much more noticeable immediately what's occurred. So really the changes and the shifts can be various, can be very different from person to person, and can be very different from time to time. And obviously doing the Pellowah workshop has a much more powerful effect than simply having a treatment.